come in handy if you have severe bleeding. Now, are you on any blood thinners as well? I may ask.
Yes.
Pardon?
Are you on any blood thinners as
Baby
well?
aspirin.
Because that's what I.
Well, he was on
people
Coumadin
do.
at one
I
time.
was on Plavix, but it didn't work.
Okay.
So they put me on Efficit.
That's part of that aging society, having a lot more chances for bleeding and severe bleeding he had. Might have been assisted by that. But this is a military grade tourniquet that you can use or have in your first aid kit perhaps, but as I tell most people, they're never going to have the chance of using it. I would recommend not using it. I'd rather have you use two hands and hold something for the 8 minutes until EMS shows up before you start playing with these, all right? This would strap on here, just to demonstrate. We put this about 2 inches above where this laceration was. So if I had lacerated this arm, was holding it, started feeling weak, you know, grab the tourniquet. That applies it in position. This windlass here is what applies the real torque. And this is what you really need to stop the circulation. I would twist this down. You would start noticing that the blood would stop flowing to my appendage here, all right? I note the time. 20 minutes goes by, I'm going to loosen this a bit, give this hand some circulation so I don't lose it, all right? I'd probably start bleeding a bit, but it could also slow up because I get some clotting going. After a minute or two, reapply it, note the time. When EMS shows up, let them know how long it's been on, all right? But again, generally, not something you're going to need, but here we have a case where you used one, which is great if you know what you're doing. Now, John Wayne did a disservice to most of us, telling us a leather belt would make a great makeshift tourniquet. It will
They do
not.
it in the movies all the
They
time.
still do it in the movies, right. A leather belt, great to strap around and pull, but to get that twist, you're not going to twist an inch of leather.
Yeah.
You need cloth. Piece of cloth like this, wrap that around, tie a half knot.
Somebody's necktie.
Put your screwdriver or strong pen in that and use that as the windlass to get that torque that you need. All right?
Yeah.
Nosebleeds, what'd your mothers teach you? Lean forward or lean back?
Lean back.
Lean back, they didn't want their carpet getting dirty.
Yeah, lean your head
We're-
back and put ice on it.
Yeah, but we don't want that. We want you leaning forward.
I was told to put ice on it.
We don't want you drinking the blood. It'll make you nauseous.
When-
Put a paper towel under you.
And most of the plexus is around the end of the nose. When you squeeze it lightly on both sides, is that?
No, that's not what they're pitching. They want us to go up where the skull meets the cartilage. Way up here.
Up there.
Hold that for 10, 15 minutes, all right?
Oh.
If it continues bleeding, you might be dealing with an elderly, or you've got a bigger issue than just a basic nosebleed.
If you bleed up the nose,
What causes
sperm tie of the
nosebleeds?
nose, the
Besides
cartilage
blowing
is
it
real
too
thick.
hard.
Yeah.
Do you get much pressure that way?
Well, I'm not pushing on the cartilage of the nose itself. I'm pushing right where the skull is and where it meets the cartilage. But I'm pushing under the cartilage, essentially. Apply pressure there.
They don't recommend pitching.
That's not what they're telling me. So I stay close to the script here.
Well, they probably, they're the experts.
If we talked about the seizure victim, they will fall. They could be biting their tongue when they're having their seizure. Now this can get messy. They'll bite their tongue. They're getting bloody. It comes out the face. We're not going to get upset by that, and we're not going to try to stop it. We clear the area for the seizure victim. Let them bite their tongue. When they've relaxed, we can go in there with our gloves on, little gauze, hold the tongue. It's just another cut muscle or tissue, and we want to hold pressure on it, and that'll stop the bleeding. All right. You get a tooth knocked out. All right, whole tooth, nothing but the tooth. You put a little gauze in the socket, you have them bite down. The tooth itself, though, has a 50-50 chance of rerouting, all right? But we have to be careful with it. We want to hold the tooth by the crown, put it in a clean container. If somebody's got some saline solution from contact lens, great, or milk, all right? Pasteurized milk. You got no bacteria in that. Call the dentist first, make sure they know you're coming. They'll get you in right away, and they have a chance of rerouting that.
Huh. I never knew that.
We get a penetrating object in the body. We're going to leave it there, all right?
Yeah, don't pull it out.
We're not pulling anything out that's going to be bleeding that we can't keep control of, all right? Now, they talk about dressing it. Well, I think that it's better in this case to get in the person's head and keep them confident instead of monkeying around with something that's sticking out of them,
Or
which is just
hurting,
going to
yeah.
cause pain. Now, after it's bleeding severely, you're going to have to try to apply pressure. But if it's stuck in their arm and you're not having a big problem, just keep them calm, talk them over it. You got EMS coming, they'll deal with it, all right? Because any movement you do of it's going to be hurt, painful.